Yo guys, and welcome back to this new video here on the channel. And on today's video we are going to discuss the Bitcoin price action, where we have been seeing another very significant rollover towards the downside, like you can see, since failing to hold the support line here of the symmetrical triangle. We started to move down from there on, and we already reached our price target right now here as well. It looks to be that we're creating some kind of a double bottom. Of course, it's going to come all down towards this 1 hourly candle close, and of course, much more things are we going to discuss in today's video. So if you want to be finding out about all the price targets and all the important and key levels that Bitcoin needs to hold on, make sure that you're going to watch this video till the end here, and don't forget to smash up that like button, because smashing up the like button will be only taking a few seconds of your time, but you would be literally mean the world to me here. So with that out of the way, let me start off with discussing the Bitcoin 1 hourly candles before moving in towards the larger time frames. So Bitcoin, of course, is decreasing once again here, and a lot of people are starting to panic. But right now, once again, I'm going to say the more people that will be in fear, the more greedy I will become. And don't let these wills panic sell your Bitcoins right now here, because there are a few things that you have to know right now here. First of all, it is weekend, and usually in the weekend, we are seeing manipulation. So I definitely don't think this is the right time to start panicking, and this is the right time to start panic buying, in my opinion. So what we could be seeing, of course, all coming down towards how this 1 hourly candle will be closing here, is a potential W, because you can first of all see this level over here, the green line around to 41k, has been providing the support once again, like it has been doing in the past. So yeah, we have been touching this level, and right away we have been starting to increase from this. So as well, you can see over here, previously we got rejected by this level, and right now we are once again getting supported. So the 41k still holding us strong, and we are right now currently as well on the 1 hourly candles, if we're looking to the RSI, still in a healthy trend on the RSI. So I am not seeing any divergence right now whatsoever, but if we're looking to the MACD, of course this is not a leading indicator whatsoever right now, because we are not seeing a lower low getting formed here. So I'm not can be confirming this as a divergence, but what we are seeing here is once again that the selling pressure is decreasing, but of course we're still setting a higher low, so that is likely to see here. So we are seeing, of course, on the momentum indicators right now, still the selling pressure is decreasing, like you can see over here. So as well, what you could be seeing, and like I told about everyone in the beginning as well, if this 1 hourly candle is going to be closing here in the green, I should be potentially anticipate a double bottom, because we are right now still, if you're looking correctly towards this, you can see we formed a low over here, and we formed a higher low over here. So what are we doing here on the 1 hourly candles, guys? Are you seeing this right? Yes, you are. We formed a low over here, higher low over here, higher low over here. So we're still in an uptrend right now. We are still forming, of course, this higher low trajectory, and that's looking like a bullish structure. Of course, on the imminent short term, we started to roll over with a downtrend, and of course, for me, right now, I'm seeing the first reversal signal since, of course, we were forming lower highs, and right now we're starting to set a higher low. So yeah, I definitely think this is going to be a very significant move. If we're going to be able to close this 1 hourly candle in the green, we could be potentially see a very significant increase back towards the upside. So this could be as well resulting in maybe a potential scenario where we are going to create a W here on Bitcoin. So if we're going to see something like a retrace back like this, we could be seeing a potential W. And of course, for a potential W, you want to be seeing the neckline getting broken. And of course, if we're going to create something like this in the market, this is of course going to be extremely bullish market structure. But still going to say it is still weekend, and these wills are still going to be benefiting from some people that are right now starting to panic. But in my opinion, this is not the time to panic. And the reason why I'm right now saying so is because if I'm looking to the daily time frame, first of all, Bitcoin is creating an falling wedge here. Falling wedge is a typical bullish bias consolidation pattern after a significant rally towards the upside. So we are seeing a bullish bias pattern getting firmed on the daily time frame. I mean, if you're in doubt, you should be starting to zoom out. And right now, of course, a lot of people are in doubt, and I start to zoom out here. So I definitely think we should be starting to anticipate a very huge breakout of this falling wedge. Of course, you all know if we're going to be able to break the top side of resistance, the price target is going to be the 52.7k, and that's going to be a very insane price target as well. RSI is currently suggesting we are going to see some more volatility in the market. We are seeing some kind of an apex getting reached here. We're getting squeezed here in towards, of course, some more volatility in the market, just like we saw over here. And of course, this really kickstarted this rally towards the upside. Of course, it doesn't necessarily mean that we have to be breaking towards the upside. It only signifies that we're going to see either very much volatility towards the upside or towards the downside. So personally, I am right now anticipating a huge amount of volatility on the daily time frame. And personally, I, of course, still in a swing trade position towards the upside, because I'm anticipating a huge leg towards the upside, because ETFs getting approved. There are several things that right now are indicating us that November is going to be extremely bullish, and you could be starting to, of course, anticipate it right now with buying into cheap Bitcoin. And of course, all the panic traders right now, they will be selling. They will be selling right now, but they will be adding the buying pressure as soon as we're starting to move up again, because a lot of people are right now saying 38K. We're going back to 38K. Usually, guys, you have to know it. Once too many people are anticipating a certain level, it is not going to happen. So please take that in consideration as well. Looking at the 4-hourly candles, we could be approaching maybe this very significant downward slope resistance line here on the top side. This is going to be an important level for me to keep my eyes on. If we're going to start increasing, this is going to be, of course, a level that's going to be providing a lot of resistance. Of course, as well, if we're going to look at the 1-hourly candles, and let's say we're not going to be able to hold on towards this green line on the 41K, to quickly give you guys a brief update on which levels you should be paying attention towards then, is of course going to be the 40K. 40K is a very psychological level, and like I of course tweeted about already several times here, guys, on my Twitter page at @CUC, there is a huge buying wall on the 40K setup here. There are huge amounts of buying orders set up on 40K, so I personally don't think that the chances are extremely high that Bitcoin is really going to dip further than, of course, like we did over here. I don't expect that we're going to see a very significant drop over here. And I mean, these times over here really, of course, remind me of this structure here in January 2021. We saw multiple shakeouts. A lot of people were calling for 20K Bitcoin by then. I mean, a lot of people are getting too bearish on these points here, where you should start to get greedy, because once everyone is unfair, you want to be starting to get greedy. And personally, I do expect we're going to see similar market structure. Like here, we squeezed the price as well into an apex, and we moved up here right now as well. We're forming a falling wedge, and we're most likely going to move up from here on. And you can call me a moon boy or whatsoever, but you can also just play the game smart, because once everyone is unfair, you want to be starting to get greedy, of course. So as well, potential downward slope support line, you could be approaching it like this here, because some people are approaching it like this. Of course, you can see we've got several touch points with a minor fake out over here. I'm not my most favorite trend line, to be very honest, but if you're going to approach these trend lines like this, yeah, you can see we are right now creating, of course, a falling wedge, and this could be resulting in a very significant push up here as well. To be clear, if we're really going to see a 4-hourly candle dip below this level on the 40K, we are going to create a huge amount of bullish divergence together with the big buying order setup over there. I don't think that the 38K is going to be a very likely scenario to happen, and especially not in a weekend. So yeah, of course, there is going to be always a lot of manipulation in the weekend, but I don't think we could be driving the price all the way down to 38K. So guys, yeah, this was my price analysis here today on Bitcoin. Of course, make sure to smash the likes here if you want to be seeing more of this analysis. Of course, make sure to let me know if you want me to do maybe a video here on Ethereum or whatsoever here. Let me know in the comment section. And guys, thank you so much for watching once again here, and I will check you guys on the next one. Peace out.